Welcome to Newsboy on Track for Monday, April the 1st. A significant day for jockey Martin Dwyer, who is in Mumbai to contest a 56-day ban for not obtaining the best possible placing on the filly Ice Age at Mahalaxmi Racecourse in mid-February. This is a punishment that threatens to cost Dwyer thousands of pounds, cost him the ride in the 1,000 guineas aboard Per Along for his father-in-law William Muir, and most importantly threatens to stain his reputation. I was particularly keen to do this video with the jockey rather than making silly April Fool jokes, simply because I think he's been the victim of stewarding by the mob. There was an angry reaction on course to the ride, but it's my contention there would have been barely a murmur in a UK betting shop, much less action by the racecourse stewards once they had learned that Ice Age had in fact broken a blood vessel. If you're watching this broadcast via YouTube or Twitter, you'll see a link to the race from Mahalaxmi and you can make up your own mind. Should Dwyer fail in his appeal, he can urge the British Horse Racing Authority not to enforce the suspension. I think the BHA would do well to accede to this request, especially as the Indian turf authorities are not even signatories to the accord that racing nations should enforce each other's punishments. Well, I'll get off my soapbox for now. Let's hear from Martin Dwyer.
I rode a filly called Ice Age, and she was favourite for the race, but she didn't win. She ran very erratically through the race, ran like she was drunk. There was something wrong with her, but despite of that I very nearly got her up to win, but the last 150 yards she dived in on top of 3 or 4 other runners and caused interference close to the line. She did it twice, and we lost the race. Straight after the winning post, the filly I was covered in blood. The filly had burst a blood vessel, so I put that down to the reason why she lost the race and why she ran like she was drunk throughout. But the stewards took a different view and held an inquiry where they found me to be in breach and guilty of not letting the horse run its merits. I was shocked. It was unbelievable. I just didn't expect it, didn't see it coming. It was just an unbelievable. It's just staggering that a panel of stewards can arrive at such a decision. You only have to see the replay of the race and watch what happened, and the filly was erratic, out of control underneath me. Through the race it was a problem, and the later stage of the race you can clearly see she swerves violently to the right, interfering with other runners, and then she's bled at this stage, and I pulled her up straight after the winning post and she was wobbling and unsteady, and she broke a blood vessel. So for me, that's the reason why she did this, and that's the reason why she lost the race, and there was nothing I could do about it. At the start of the flat season, it's going to get busy now the next couple of months, so it could cost me £15,000–20,000, but more importantly than the financial implications, it's my name and my integrity is being questioned for something that I clearly did not do. I didn't do anything wrong, so it's just staggering, and I'm fighting hard to clear my name.
Now obviously you're going out to India to appeal against it. You have to do that before you can ask the BHA not to reciprocate the ban. Yeah,
of course. Yeah, the due process has to be taken. I have to appeal it and then go through all the stages of exhaust every avenue in India before I can even ask the question to the BHA. But regardless of that, I'm going through the process, and I'm trying to be confident that the appeal board will see it differently and get to the truth of the matter and look at it without prejudice. If this suspension stands and I have to serve a 2-month suspension for something I didn't do, then of course I don't think I'll ever go back and ride somewhere where it's clear to, I think, everybody that I didn't do anything wrong. So it's just unjust.
Martin Dwyer there on the 56-day suspension given by the Indian turf authorities for his ride aboard Ice Age at Mahalaxmi in mid-February. Newsboy on Track will return on Thursday. We'll have all the build-up to the John Smith's Grand National, which is of course on Saturday. Until then, happy Easter.